like 10 or 15 by now, but guess what happened? Life happened. When life happens, there's no stopping that. What's up, guys? MCZX here. Welcome to Madbound. Listen, was wrapped up. That was fun, wasn't it? Very obvious who was going to win that. Correct. With Becky the Man Lynch and Seth freaking Rollins taking their respective victories in the Royal Rumble. On Raw last week, we were subjected to, Daniel Bryan being backstage and Brock Lesnar being backstage. Seth Rollins had to make his decision that night because Triple H said so. And when Triple H said something, it means it has to happen. So Rollins was dealt with a choice. What did Rollins pick? Well, pick anything. Lesnar came out, and Rollins comes out and just decks Lesnar in the face. There's your answer. So Seth Rollins is taking on Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, despite the fact that he is injured. And he may be out for an entire month, which kind of sucks. It's not a kayfabe injury. He probably was injured already. Most of the reports say that he was injured before he chose Brock Lesnar. So now this kind of puts this in jeopardy. But of course, Vince McMahon has a backup plan. And I think that backup plan is none other than Drew McIntyre because he loves Drew McIntyre. What is up, Joe? How are you doing? As for the women's side, guess who? Guess who comes back? Ronda Rousey beats Bayley in the open challenge, meaning she's beaten two of the four horsewomen. I mean, the one with Charlotte doesn't count because that was a DQ. So she's beaten two, even though Ronda says three, but out comes the man. And Ronnie has to face the man because, that segment. Poor Ronnie. The man saved Ronda Rousey from getting booed out the building. And on the microphone as well. It was bad. Did you watch Halftime Heat? We're about to talk about Halftime Heat once I get through this part. I just finished it not too long ago, Jay. Joe, not Jay, Joe. Yeah, so Becky's facing Ronda at WrestleMania. Becky's the man. Becky should beat Ronda. If Ronda beats all four horsewomen, I'm going to have an issue with that. That ain't going to happen, though. I think it's quite obvious that Ronda Rousey is going to lose at WrestleMania to Becky Lynch. That's that. As for TakeOver, Evil DIY has returned to the scene. Johnny Gargano is the North American champion. For now, according to spoilers, something major happened at the taping. So something major happened because the Worlds Collide tournament ended with Velveteen Dream on top. So Velveteen Dream, he's getting the picks whoever he wants to face. It's just for now. So I'm told. But Johnny Gargano's the North American champion as of now. Ciampa's still NXT champion. Shayna Baszler still NXT Women's champion. The War Raiders are the new tag champions. And that's that. And Cassius Ohno is still lossless, winless. He will never win. Did I say lossless? What the hell's wrong with me? Winless at TakeOver. He does not win a thing. It makes me sad. Halftime Heat just happened not too long ago. Instead of watching Maroon 5 or the Super Bowl at all, because as someone from Louisiana, I have no interest in watching the Super Bowl. Seeing my team get screwed live and in person was the worst experience ever. But watched Halftime Heat, and my God, was it amazing. It was freaking awesome. I think that was some of the best six-man tag we've seen in a long time. It was speechless. It was like watching a PWG tag match, to be quite honest. Adam Cole hit out the Panama Sunrise, whatever. Yo, good match. The baby faces came out on top. That being Dream, Black, and Ricochet. Definitely give it a watch because it's worth the watch, even though I just told you who won the match. As for Raw and SmackDown, Raw was as always. I only like the man segment, Becky Lynch, and Ronda, and Bayley deserves more opportunities because she's freaking awesome. And that match with Ronda Rousey proves it, but she's not going to get them until we get the belt off of her, which we all know. She's going to be in the tag division. As for SmackDown, I like the end of it. I enjoyed the end of it. I enjoy the new belt Daniel Bryan is carrying around. Hemp-based belt is cool. The leather belt is kind of trash, and it fits Daniel's character. I wish they would let Rowan speak more though, because Rowan has not talked a lot. Um, Moving on from WWE, AEW, freaking awesome, right? Like I guess people wondered how I felt about AEW. I am extremely excited. I have no idea uh how this is all going to turn out, but I think they have the potential to be serious competition towards WWE, even though they're not aiming to beat WWE or dethrone them. They just want to provide an alternative, kind of like how Impact was trying to do when they first started, but mismanagement kind of ruined that place and bad booking decisions and Hogan. But AEW is trying to sign Phoenix and Pentagon. Unfortunately, Phoenix and Pentagon can't sign the contracts. I guess they can work there, but they can't sign a contract because they're stuck in Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground is holding them hostage, along with Evilise and many others who work there. And to be honest, that freaking blows. Wrestling's booming at this point, and people could be making moves, and they can't go anywhere because of this stupid contract. I didn't even watch the rest of the season. Would that be season 4? What? Yeah, season 4 of Lucha Underground. I did not pay attention. The first 3 were okay, unless it only has been 3 seasons. It's been the first one was Del Rio, the second one was cool, the third one was that is season 4. Season 4. Yeah, I didn't watch all of that. It was quite boring, and it didn't tickle my fancy. I didn't like it, but AEW trying to sign them. I'm excited for AEW. I hope everything pans out well and it doesn't make the mistakes that Impact made when they were trying to make the alternative to WWE. Um, what else can we speak about that's on my brain? Just one thing. I don't know about you guys, but the road to WrestleMania, it looks really tiresome. I don't feel like I don't feel like going on this roller coaster because it seems very obvious what's about to happen when we get to our final destination. It seems like Seth's going to be new Universal Champion, and Ronda is going to be thrown by Becky, and that's that. As for the other 2 championships, I don't know. I'm more interested on who Daniel Bryan will be facing at Mania. Um, Same with Asuka. I hope it's not Charlotte again because if it is, Asuka needs to go over and Asuka needs to win at Mania. Not Charlotte beating her 2 times in a row. And I do not want Charlotte to be thrown into the Becky Ronda thing. Please keep her out of it. I would prefer if it's just a one-on-one match like it was originally planned at Survivor Series. I do not need Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch. Leave that alone. That's garbage. Hot garbage. But try to reconnect. Something went wrong. All right, we're back. We're back. Oh, sorry about that. Uh, yeah, guys, I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on with me. Anyway, like I said before, the channel's not dead. Clearly, I'm talking to you right now. I recently, been making some moves. I made a couple moves. I'll share those moves with you guys later on in the year. But just know I'm gonna be good. I'm fine. I'll be able to do this more often compared to how I was before. Because before, with um my last job, I could not do it. I didn't have the time to watch because I'd always be at work. But now I have the time to have my finger on what's going on in pro wrestling. And yeah, that's that. I'll have my finger on the pulse of pro wrestling and I'll be able to update you guys regularly with my thoughts on everything. This has gone on long enough because I don't have much else to talk about. Halftime Heat was awesome. Go watch that. Um, the Worlds Collide tournament was weird, but it was weird. Anyway, I'm MCZX. Thank you for watching. This is just 10 minutes of your time. Hopefully I didn't waste it. See you guys next week. Hopefully I'll be more prepared and whatnot, but it's good.